Hassler, and even number 4, John Moonlight. And it's a strong bench too that Canada have, although Sean Duke, number 6, one of their stars, is in doubt. He walked off the field yesterday. Here's the Uruguay team. Well, in the previous game, you heard Nigel Starmer-Smith say there were 2 sets of brothers in your Portugal team. Well, there's 2 sets of brothers here too. The 8 and 9, the Juvenile brothers, are twins, and Agustin Omachia is the captain, and his brother Juan Diego Omachia will come off the bench. Under the desert sun here in Las Vegas, Nevada, we meet the next 2 teams here in the USA Sevens 2013, part of the HSBC Sevens World Series event, 5 of 9 this year. Canada led by Uruguay led by number 4, Agustin Omachia. And up they come, the red of Canada and the blue of Uruguay. With me in the commentary box, former Canadian international and captain, Gareth Rees. A significant game here for your fellow countrymen.
Huge game for these Canadian players. As close as they'll come on the series to a home fixture. A lot of support coming down over the border. And they'll know that it's important. They lost out last week, advancing from their pool into the Cup quarterfinal on points difference. So this game for them is not only secure a victory, but also put some points on the board will be their goal.
And you saw the Stars and Stripes next to a referee for this game, Michael Kelly of the United States, in control of this one, game 2 here on day 2 in Las Vegas.
And Uruguay, a huge surprise for many yesterday. They're not a core team, so they don't get to play in all 9 tournaments, and they showed very well, even though they didn't get the results, and had a tough one against South Africa yesterday.
Yes, they had a tough one against South Africa, got a bit of a hammering on the board in the end, but against Kenya, they lost only by 12-7. Canada, on the other hand, had a win over Kenya by 19-12, but lost to South Africa by 17-5. So, as you heard from Gareth, Canada looking to consolidate here with a win, but the Uruguay team, no doubt, have ambitions as well. Number 5 is trainer for Canada, and 10 driving in as a vital part of their team back strength of the back play is number 10, Kieran Hearn. Taylor Paris 12, and there's the big man Tyler Ardron, a roll around underhand pass, gets it away now. Hirayama number 9. It's a nice structured play by Team Canada, and a tip tackle brings down Hearn when he might have been skipping away to score the first one.
Well, a great tackle from one of the brothers, Santiago Giver, now with the ankle tap, but the quick tap gets it in, and Hassler touches down. Great awareness by Hirayama.
Well, the speed off the awarding of the kick for Canada, and Jeff Hassler, and he had a bit of bad luck in Wellington a week ago. He missed the tournament there with injury. There's the quick tap. Hirayama, very alert player, and he gets it away to the man, 21-year-old from Prairie Wolf Pack. They've got some beautiful names up in your part of the world, mate.
He's from Okotoks, Alberta. He's a former gridiron player. But Hirayama, who made the pass to put him in that, they went 5 times side to side on the field. He's the general, much out of the book of Serevi or Gollings, or even Phil Mack in Canada's case. He's running the show out there, and Canada clearly decided to move the ball from side to side. In the end, was Hassler benefiting.
And they lead by 5 points to 0. This man with the ball is a very good man at the kickoff. Pushes it up into the wind here. It holds up for the jumpers. He comes trainer, but it's gone on the Uruguay side. A rare hold of the ball for them so far with the ball at the moment is Ian Smith, number 10. And now it's gone from Hassler out wide to Hearn for Canada. This and another tip tackle. I had it going in under the posts, I think, but another grab, ankle grab this time for the big man, Hearn. Again, same formula, quick tap, and Taylor Paris this time right near the line. Hearn, Canada playing with a great deal of assertiveness, and it's a try for John Moonlight.
Once again, Moonlight deciding back himself. Good team play. Paris took the quick tap, knew the Uruguayans wouldn't be organized in defense, and the locals are happy. is Moonlight. Slight handoff, but from 5 meters out, big and strong. He was so impressive last week. Not necessarily scoring the tries, but getting around and doing a lot of the grab. He's quite experienced on this tour. He's been on the series for a few years, and he's really come into his form this year. Not only in 7s, but also got 15s caps in November. So great time for John Moonlight.
One of the better kickers on the tour, and it's a difficult kicking win today, as it was 24 hours ago. But there you go, Canada 2-0 over Uruguay. Let's see what the variation is this time from the kickoff from Hearn. Similar to the previous one, but see how he gets time for Connor Trainer to get in, but nicely protected for Uruguay by Gabriel Puig, number 5, and Gastian Gibinal.
Yeah, frustration for the Uruguayans. They didn't think that had gone forward. But a great hanging kick. I mean, scrums and lineouts are obviously sources of possession, Keith, but in the 7s game, kickoffs so important. They're so frequent, and huge opportunity to get the ball back if executed properly.
So look at what the referee is seeing from referee Cam. Right in close. As the put in comes, that's Michael Kelly's view. There goes Hirayama, Hassler, and that's progress where perhaps he should have been brought down, and a try goes in for Hassler again for Canada. That's 3 they have scored now.
Well, Hassler's such a great addition to the likes of Hirayama and Paris who are creating. He's a direct runner. He backs himself, full of confidence, and it's been a lift. There's Hirayama just sizing up the defense. He knows that one-on-one from 15 meters, Hassler's going to get it done, and he does, despite the attention for Santiago Gibernal.
So third successive kick from out wide. This time it curls away to the right from the kicker, number 9, Nathan Hirayama. This is a young man who's expanded in his role in the 7s game, Gary.
Well, yeah, it really started all here at this tournament last year, where his coach told him to back himself, not only be the playmaker, but back himself to go. And as you see by his points tally, 3rd on the series, he's not only kicking the goals, but he's scoring tries as well. And it's been a transformation for the Canadian team in attack.
A variation at the kickoff by Hearn, and Canada have won it off a big leap by Tyler Ardron. And now they're running with authority out wide again. He's got 2 already as Hassler. He's 20 meters out. Canada all dominant at the moment. Not such a good pass, but beautifully picked up by Moonlight. And the tackler is Ian Schmidt. There is the goal line right there. Cleared away. Another line. A pass being rushed for Canada. A beautiful ball by Taylor Paris. And the try is scored, and that's 3 for Hassler.
A hat trick here in Vegas. The fans from Alberta will be happy. But what a beautiful pass from Taylor Paris, the man who's currently playing for Glasgow Warriors. Can't get a run with the first team, but hopefully Gregor Townsend, coach there, sees this vision and skill. Look at that, on his left hand. Beautiful pass. Hassler has to ride the tackle and get it down for the hat trick. Look at that. So all good in the Canadian camp, in control here. Significantly, they'll be looking to cross over despite that loss yesterday to South Africa. But at the top of the pool, that'll be their wish, because they'll avoid New Zealand. That is the crossover group for this Canada.
What a lovely conversion from out wide by Nathan Hirayama. It's 22-0. Canada have just shut down any hopes and dreams Uruguay had for this game with a very efficient, if not brilliant, first up. There's the wide kick. In comes the jump from Ardron. He gets it, tips it, but it's gone to Agustin Falcon from Uruguay. They now have a rare touch of the ball. That's Agustin Omachia, the captain. Number 5 is Gabriel Puig. He makes the pass, and this is their first rush up the halfway. It's Santiago Gibernal, one of the twins in the team. Where's his brother? Must be close by. They probably played at neighbourhood parks or in the backyard back home in Montevideo. That's him there, number 8. Gosh, it must have taken plenty to feed those twins. They're big lads, aren't they?
Yeah, good burst from Uruguay here.
10 is Schmidt. Oh, there's a pass out wide, which can't be caught. And it was almost on, I thought, for the intercept for the moment.
It was the right option. The Canadians were pinching, but he couldn't get it to hand.
So it's been a brilliant first half by Canada. 1 conversion to 4 tries, 22-0. Inside the Canadian huddle now.
Support there, we wipe it clear, we move it away.
The voice of
Don't
Get It,
go
John.
away from that. Right, keep that going. Indeed. Right, now that we're getting a little ahead, don't forget the structure. Go there, spread out, put the pressure. You saw what happened there then, but don't get involved in that breakdown.
Boys, they're throwing fucking 3 or 4 people in the rush.
Get
out,
John with
fan
his
out,
Welsh accent.
and come up and fucking blitz them. They got
And
nothing.
now we got the Canadian, the Uruguay huddle.
Devuélvanle que le pide acá. Tenemos el viento a favor, vamos a jugar en cancha. Y juguémosle que no nos pese la pelota. Hoy tuvimos una pelota allá y nos empezamos a tirar para atrás. Vayan para adelante, como atacaron recién, que atacaron muy bien. ¿tá? El juego de 3 tiene que ser perfecto, ¿tá? Porque ellos realmente lo contragolpean y nos van a complicar ahí. Sigan armaditas con la pared, suban más arriba. Here we go. I'll play 9 on defense. Claro. Hay que tratar de entorpecer un poquitito con lo que hacía Juancho levantándose por el lado de ellos y la salida de la pelota. Si no, le dan un vértigo terrible. Hay una chance de hacer un candado y no lo hicimos. Vamos a hacer. ¡Vamos! Hay que escuchar.
Vamos
Colo, sale Colo, entra Guille,
from Uruguay coach Luis Pedro Acha.
And those may be wondering why there's so much intensity in that Canadian huddle, despite the 22-0 scoreline and some foul language we apologize for. But it is all about point difference. Canada currently -5 with 1 win and 1 loss. This could be a second win, but with that huge match to come, Kenya and South Africa, Canada need to keep pouring it on the board. More points differential.
Referee is Mike Kelly. The USA in the second half begins, and the ball went out in the full, so it starts with the signal from the referee, the short arm free kick to Uruguay. So that's a mistake from the kickoff by the Canadians, and as Gareth Rees has told you, they're looking for a lot more points to confirm the position in the cup round, because Kenya also in the group with South Africa, that match to be played later. Kenya in particular watching with keen interest the outcome of this game and the margins of victory. Not a bad run here by Gaston Gibonneau, and that doesn't help. The Canadian cause, although it does, because it's a big save in defence by Taylor Paris.
No try?
Yeah, 1-1. Lucas Hamlin's just beaten, and let's see him knock down the fend-off arm. Now he's trying to tie up the ball, which he did so effectively yesterday. And does he get the ball down? It doesn't look like it. No, and the referee has awarded a 5-meter scrum. Let's see from this angle. Taylor Paris doing very well, trying to get on that ball. And in this case, it was the knee that jarred it loose. Great camera work from our team, and a very good call from the referee, Michael Kelly.
So it's Canada in defence. Lucas Hammond is on, and look at that. They've kicked it, and we've seen a lot more kicking in the 2 days we've been here, possibly to do to the narrowness of the field, to break through the defensive systems, which are more packed in the slight narrowness of the regulation rugby union size here in Las Vegas. There's the standings at Group B right now.
Well, South Africa, on the back of that over 40 points they put on this Uruguayan side, are leading and are in control as long as they can get through Kenya. Canada, though they had that huge win against Kenya yesterday, not putting enough points on the board. So this is much better, but not everything that Coach Garnizon would want.
The bench comes one, Diego Omachia. Got to check that. There might be 2 sets of brothers playing on the field here for Uruguay. So 4 of the 7 from 2 families. Number 11 is Ian Schmidaway again. 8 and 9 of the twins. There is Gaston Gibonneau, number 8. 9 for Canada, remember, is the captain, Hirayama. And that's a lovely play to between the number 8 and number 1, Diego Omachia. Now here's a chance for Canada to run quickly.
A good scrambling. Connor Trainer has made ton of tackles here. Found his role. That's one of his roles. And
small point there. Paris tried to take the quick kick, but he took behind the referee's back. And referees generally don't like that. They don't mind the free kicks, the fast kicks taken, but you've got to take where he can see it.
There's that side-to-side attack. Canada stretching Uruguay as they did in the opening moments.
Oh, that was on. Paris and Trainer just floated in the breeze, perhaps.
It did. Paris had done the work, had the two Uruguayan defenders come to him, but wasn't able to complete the pass. You see from Trainer's flowing locks there's a bit of wind out there. And it is gusting because one end of Sandboard Stadium is open here.
Taylor Paris is aged only 20, and he was the youngest player in the team, in the Sevens team, for 4 seasons. Coming through his teenage years, again we go back to referee's camp. Nice close-up view there of Guillermo Lichtenstein off the bench for Uruguay, and now there is Rodrigo Martinez. Oh, it's a flat pass, and the referee right behind pulls it forward quite rightly too.
Surprised he didn't play advantage there, but we'll come back from scrub. And Canada getting some fresh legs on, perhaps resting some starters. Tyson DeGoody, Nanyag Dalla, Lucas Hammond all on the field as subs.
So Hammond's away to Hirayama. Never shirks the physical contact, Hirayama, even though he's quite slightly built. Nothing happening for Canada in point scoring yet in the second half. That'll be some concern. Remains 22-0. That was the half-time score. Hammond goes in number 7. 11 is Harry Jones. Hirayama clears it away. How are they going here with the ball running to Nanyag Dalla? Out wide further to Tyson DeGoody. Dalla again at 22. And is that forward? Referee doesn't say so, doesn't think so. Paris is down. Surely it's got to be, there's a whole lot of holding on there, but in fact it's a penalty for Canada. It seemed to me he had the ball grasped firmly to his chest and didn't let it go, and from that position Taylor Paris adds to the Canadian total.
Well, the yellow boots were at work there. Good footwork from him. Didn't look like it was on, and they were lined up at the bottom of your screen. You're watching backing himself, stepping under tackles, stepping out of tackles, high footing it. Good individual effort from him, exactly what was required.
And another excellent kick. This is all of great significance for Canada.
Just Keith gives us a chance as we see the physiotherapy help on the field. The Canadian physio Isabel Grana, who's in Wellington, unfortunately called home for a family incident. So best wishes out to her and her family.
One more, says Geraint John, the coach on the sideline. You noted his Welsh accent in the halftime huddle. Kieran Crowley giving it the New Zealand accent to the assistant coach.
It is a great feature of the Canadian setup that the 15s coach, which Kieran Crowley is, and the 7s coach work together.
Lovely run here by Felipe Machezi, number 6, and that's flicked away now by Bomio, playing his first tournament. There's the push out wide, and this is not a bad effort, but across comes Dalla, Nanyag Dalla, and takes it to the sideline. So you still see that as significant. They're keeping the Uruguayans to 0 at the moment.
I think so, because it is points difference. Perhaps a couple more after that great first half Canada would have liked, but fair play to Uruguay. They're still attacking, and they're a very proud bunch. As we know, they're preparing for their own South African qualifying championships in Rio. Sorry, South American.
Here's their last chance perhaps in this game. And can they put some points on the board to close that margin of points difference that Canada have? They certainly haven't shirked. It's a loose one though, picked up there by Lichtenstein. Canadians have it now. No, they don't. Bomio has it again for Uruguay. And the game will continue here. Now, Canada could run one coast to coast, or as Gareth Rees says, they say in Canada, coast to coast to coast. Harry Jones up towards halfway. He's very isolated. Now they get to him. Hirayama, the short side. Nice play by Canada. Away goes Hammond. And he'll get there. Coast to coast to coast.
What a moment for the substitute. The youngster who's earning his stripes, Lucas Hammond, benefiting from some really good Canadian team defense and a steal. It was Hammond who stole the ball at the ruck. And the really tight group they have here. And they're delighted for him.
And he takes over as the youngest guy in the squad. As a 19-year-old, the conversion over. It's a pretty good winning margin now for Canada.
Not quite the 45 that South Africa put on, but, well, for Canadian fans, hopefully will be enough.
36-0 Canada beats Uruguay.